Hi everybody, Florida Trailblazer checking in with you. This amazing wilderness today. Enjoying the great outdoors, fresh air, hearing the sounds of wildlife all around me. Totally immersed in these woods. Truly enjoy it. And wanted to share about this place I'm at today. Do my best to put you all in the experience and into nature out here with me. Off the beaten path. Really beautiful views here along the river. For thousands of years, natives inhabited all these areas for many miles along this river. It's a place of beauty and history. You take a look here, you can see part of this mound formation. Very ancient place. You can just sense the history in this area. It seems to be a fairly large mound. This is one. It goes on for quite a ways there through the woods. So peaceful and calm out here along the river. Fascinating to think back in time. The natives were inhabiting these areas for thousands of years, and how large these Indian mounds were during those times. Now, these mounds were reference points not only for the tribes but for the explorers and conquistadors long ago when they were coming into Florida scouting these lands. You can imagine how large the Indian mounds were along the rivers and waterways. You see, they were places of higher ground. And I imagine when the explorers first came across some of these places and they saw these large mound-like formations, they didn't know what to think of them. Sure, they were man-made, but there were formations and different sizes to them and used for various purposes. But over these centuries, these mounds have been eroded away, destroyed, and it's amazing to come out here and still see some of the remnants from these places in these wilderness areas. And it could be possible that some of those explorers that I was just talking about were roaming through these same places that we're walking through today. Walking on these trails, and in fact some of them may be old Indian trails that were used. It's like walking in the footsteps of the past. See it here, elevated above the surrounding wilderness. It's a really neat tree. I always find it fascinating the different sizes and shapes of these mounds. All kinds of variations and used for different purposes over the generations and centuries. And when you encounter some of these places in the wilderness, I always find it interesting to walk the perimeter of the mounds, get an idea of the size and document the shape of it, see how far it goes into the woods there. And of course it would have changed over time. Take a look at this amazing tree out here in the wilderness. It's very old. See part of a branch here on the ground. Take a look at the other side of this tree. See the base right here. Incredible.